Hey everyone, welcome aboard. Today we're in Osaka, Japan, taking a look at the Tesla showroom located in the central business district of Osaka. So it's located in an area where there's lots of pedestrians, lots of workers during the day. We went in towards the end of the day, and the first vehicle that we noticed was the refreshed Tesla Model 3. As you can tell in the placard, they're offering two versions in Japan, the rear-wheel drive and the long range, similar to the US. And sitting inside a Japan spec Model 3 for the first time feels unremarkable compared to the US spec version, because apart from the placement of the steering wheel on the right hand side of the vehicle as opposed to the left hand side in the US, the car feels miraculously similar. And I guess that's great because Tesla's manufacturing process gives you a consistent experience whether you're buying a car in Asia, Europe, or the US or North America. Everything from the center console plastic to the screen just felt very very familiar to the refreshed Model 3 that I sat in the US a few months ago. Because the vehicle was in showroom mode, I wasn't able to explore all of the various features on the screen, but the steering wheel itself felt very familiar. The stockless turn signal buttons felt responsive, and the square wheels were very familiar if you've spent time with a Tesla. And the familiar feeling extends to the rear of the vehicle as well. You can see the characteristic ambient lighting wrapping around from the rear doors all the way to the front dash. And of course, the highlight of the refreshed Model 3 is the center rear screen for the rear passengers. Felt just as functional and usable as the US spec version. Seats were surprisingly comfy. And of course, the center armrest, just like the US version with two cup holders. Going back out to the trunk area, not too much to say here. The same underfloor storage in the trunk is available, although they do seem to offer a first aid kit, which is unique to Japan. And strangely enough, the Tesla Model Y was not available to sit in, but you could sit in this Model X. And in Japan, they don't make a right-hand drive Model X, so it's a left-hand drive only. So you have to really want the Model X to buy one of these, because you'll have to put up with a left-hand drive setup. Out back feels just like our Model X. Couldn't fold the seats down, probably due to the fact that it's a floor model. But all the buttons feel very familiar. Up front, this one's got a round steering wheel, no yoke, and it's got a cream interior. Same familiar layout for the screen and the driver's side display. Although there is one slight difference with this Model X, and that's this side display, which I guess allows you to see how close you are to the curb. It's got a camera under the passenger side mirror. Heading to the back of the Model X feels familiar. It's got the same rear display for the rear passengers, just as functional. Again, I think you'd really have to want this Model X to drive it in Japan if you want to put up with the left-hand drive. I guess people do, because they also import other vehicles that are left-hand drive. So it's not kind of out of the question, but I think it's more of a challenge, I think, to drive one of these in Japan. The rest of the showroom was neatly laid out, very familiar to other showrooms in the US, and it's just a nice experience at a showroom in this part of the world. So if you made this far in the video, I really appreciate you watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.